I could see, from the old fellow's self-satisfied air, and the way in which he looked round for the approval of his cronies, that he was showing off. So I put in a word to keep him going. "Oh, Mr. Swales, you can't be serious. Surely those tombstones are not all wrong." "Yablins, there be a poorish few not wrong savin' where they make out the people too good. For there be folk what do think a balm bowl be like the sea, if only it be their own. The whole thing be only lies. Now look you here, you come here a stranger, and you see this Kirkgarth." I nodded, for I thought it better to assent, though I did not quite understand his dialect. I knew it had something to do with the church. He went on, "And you can say that all these steens be aboon folks that had happed here snod and snog?" I assented again. "Then that be just where the lie comes in. Why, there be scores of these lay beds that be tomb as old Doon's bacca-box on Friday night." He nudged one of his companions, and they all laughed. "And my gog, how could they be otherwise? Look at that one, the office abed the beer bank. Read it." I went over and read it. "Edward Spencelog, master mariner, murdered by pirates off the coast of Andres, April 1854, age 30. When I came back, Mr. Swales went on, "Who brought him home, I wonder, to hap him here? Murdered off the coast of Andres, and you consated his body lay under. Why, I could name ye a dozen whose bones lie in the Greenland sea above." He pointed northwards, or where the currents may have drifted them. "There be the steens around ye. You can, with your young eyes, read the small print of the lies from here. This Braithwaite Lowry, I knew his father, lost in the Lively off Greenland in '20, or Andrew Woodhouse, drowned in the same area in 1777, or John Paxton, drowned off Cape Farewell a year later, or old John Rawlings, whose grandfather sailed with me, drowned in the Gulf of Finland in '50. Do you think that all these men will have to make a rush to Whitby when the trumpet sounds? I have me antherums aboot it. I tell you that when they get here they be jomlin' and jostlin' one another the way that it 'ud be like a fight up on the ice in the old days, when we'd be at one another from daylight to dark and trying to tie up our cuts by the lights of the aurora borealis." This was evidently local pleasantry, for the old men cackled over it, and his cronies joined in with gusto.